conference, workshop, seminar, research, Ki Hajar Dewantara Award,
Semiotics in Science, a place where science education is getting closer to everyday life.
Okay, we are blessed that you and your community could send a strong message to the people around you that we need to act now and bring a good impact to our Mother Nature. Leadership is needed to support the powerful impact of the CCE in the future. Now, we move back to Indonesia to hear the success story from Mr. Indra Gunawan. As we know, there are many movements and initiatives that have been taken in Indonesia. I want to know what makes you and your school community decide to support CCE. And also we believe that the decisions must be followed by the challenges and initiatives. What are the challenges you faced and what kind of initiatives and activities have been done to support your decision? Your time 10 minutes, sir. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Anja. To answer your let me display my PPT. Could somebody help me to show the PPT, please? Or should I share myself?
You can use our PPT, sir. Our team would help you. All right.
I cannot share my PPT from my. Oh, there was. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anja, for. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Indra Gunawan. I am the school principal of Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Muhammadiyah Patik Raja, Central Java, Indonesia. We will share several initiatives taken by our school to environment and climate change issue. Next slide, please. Okay, 10 years ago, we have built 2 infiltration wells which is used as rainwater catchers, so that the water does not stream into the sea, but we put it in the ground to preserve groundwater. Next slide, please. Next, we have changed the school administration to be paperless or e-administration to reduce the use of paper in our school. We have been doing this for almost 2 years. For example, digital library, and we also create a digital report. Okay, next slide. Next slide, please. Okay. Another example, we also drives where we save all school administrative data, the attendance, etc. As a result, we have saved paper requirement 80%. Next slide. Our school annual exhibition for 6th graders, where they have to think critically to solve environmental problems, including reuse and recycling waste into useful items. In this slide, you can see Maharaja Extravaganza event. Great students show their recycled product and sold them. Next slide. And in this slide, you can see another event. We call it Toys Bazaar, where the students donate toys which they don't use or play anymore. The toy will be used by other kids who need it. Okay, next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, educating the children about the environment is indeed everyone's responsibility. Therefore, we hold some event to educate them about climate change. In this picture, the 6th grade students were writing their aspiration for better earth during Kalimantan forest fires. Next slide. We also do a drama performance about Kalimantan forest fire, so students could feel the damage it had. Okay, next slide. Another way of raising children awareness is through art. We ask students to draw the recent environmental issues in Indonesia and present how they can participate to reduce the impact of climate change. Next slide. For the next project, we will transform Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Muhammadiyah Patik Raja into circular school and become zero waste school. Yeah. Inshallah, we can accomplish the project with, and it will be done continuously every year. Next slide. Why circular and zero waste? Actually, student, teacher, and other schools member every day. Meanwhile, school has very limited space to relocate the waste. As we know, some non-organic material thrown into the land are very hard to be destroyed. There are, next slide. There are several stages needed to do to achieve that goal. First, start with educating the children, integrate it with curriculum, and in which teachers have to educate students about the type of waste and what is the impact if the waste just collected and thrown carelessly. Next slide. Second, our school prepare trash bin into separate organic and non-organic waste. We put 3 trash bin in every classroom so students can practice in separating waste themselves. Next slide. As you can see in the picture, these are the amount of waste from some places they have brought from home and school. Through our program, we are collecting the waste every day. All non-organic waste will be sold to a waste bank. We call it bank sampah to be recycled. From there, the school will receive some amount of money from the bank. This money is like sodako from the student. The money to provide better facilities and infrastructure for more sustainable waste management in the school. Next slide. Moreover, the organic waste will be managed by the school itself. We will transform it into organic compost. In the picture, you can see a green bag to process the organic waste and turn it into organic fertilizer. We to grow our own yard. We are also involving students to learn the process of making the compost. The project is aimed to be done continuously every year. Next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, our God has given this earth for us to take care of. Take sufficient resources for our lives. Make sure this earth is still a comfortable place to live for our children and grandchildren. Simple action can bring about a big impact on earth. Let's educate the children to save the earth. Start with ourselves. Okay, that's all my presentation today, Mr. Anjar. Thank you for the time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Indra. I have one specific question, actually, sir. So there is one specific characteristic that you're synthesizing between the term sodako and the social movement you've made. Why is it so important and unique for Indonesia?
Okay. In the study of Islam, the concept of sodako is a core part that cannot be separated, especially with regard to religious transformation as an agent of change. I want to initiate the management of inorganic waste, which has been ignored by society, into something which has economic values. The economic values of the waste will be donated to school to be able to provide better facilities and infrastructure for waste management in our school. So everything will rotate there. The good things is we help managing inorganic waste produced by the student and their families, and we that impact of waste in our environment and get a little economic value from these activities as operational cost.
All right. Thank you so much for your fruitful sharing, Mr. Indra Gunawan.
Okay.
This could be part of our spirit together the whole nations to take actions together.
Okay,
Great power
thank you.
comes with great responsibility. Thank you so much, sir.